Hey guys, Matt Fox, welcome back to today's video. As you can see, I've got Vilda here too, so if you guys have been following me for a bit, you've probably seen her around in my social media, Instagram. If not, Vilda just happens to be my lucky wife.
So lucky.
So we're going to do a bit of a Q&A. On my Instagram, I ask you guys to ask me questions and I'll answer them. A bit of fitness, bit of personal life. We've had some huge changes in the past week or two, which have actually been in the works for months now, but it's all happening. And some of the questions are relating to us as a couple and us as a family. So I thought Vilda can jump in and help give you the guys the answers, pretty much. So I've got my phone here. I've got all the questions that you guys have put to me, and there's a few, and we're just going to go through them. So let's go to the first one. What is my weight? We'll start off nice and simple. I haven't actually weighed myself for a while, but last time I did, I was 93 kilos.
When was that?
I don't know, that was months ago. So I think I'm around the same. I haven't changed a whole heap. But yeah, I kind of gauge, as I recommend people when you guys are asking me, I don't gauge progress from the scales, I gauge progress from photos. I like to take progress photos maybe once a fortnight and look back that way. I think it's better because even clothes size is great because scales don't always tell you the truth, I believe. I think you're in that mode as well now.
Oh yeah, I don't mind myself.
Yeah.
Ever.
This one's a bit of one for both of us. Why did you move away from Melbourne? You go.
So basically, our goals and aspirations and just the lifestyle for us as a family, Melbourne wasn't really suited considering the weather and just the lifestyle that people have there. We're very outdoorsy and we love swimming in the ocean, and Harley's extremely active, so we just want to be outside as much as possible. And,
in a warm climate.
Yeah, so Queensland was definitely a state that we were looking at, and then Noosa just happened to be like
an amazing spot.
Yeah.
But we are going to, I was thinking I'm going to make a video and touch on more of that and show you around our new house, which we're sitting in right now, and the beach, and go into what we're doing here a bit more because we are starting a business as well. That'll be in another video coming up in the near future. Next question. Oh, another one for you. How is Matt as a husband?
No, he's a great husband and a great friend, just a great partner to be with, and he's a great father. He's a bit messy, and he, I don't know what to say.
I'm good. I think that's all positives right there.
Yeah, he's a good husband.
Really? Next one is, how long does it take to build a body like yours? A rough time scale to get on your level would be great.
Would depend on where you start, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it kind of depends on where you started. I had obviously a background in sports for my entire life, pretty much since I was 10 or 11. I was always doing sports and then taking tennis more seriously, and I played professional tennis for years and years there too, so it obviously had me at a level of fitness that was pretty decent. I was in the gym for years and years too, and kind of hit a plateau on that and didn't progress, and was just going because I felt like I had to go, until I had the shift in mindset where I wanted to try bodyweight training just to give myself more freedom, get away from the stale environment that I found at the gym. And in terms of where I saw progress from then, from when I changed the gym, it was about 3 to 4 months. From stopping weights to going body weight only, I saw huge progress and was really happy in how I was looking from that stage. So not that long, I guess, if you've got a decent level of fitness.
That was the longest answer in the world.
Will your 12-week transformation program be good for a skinny guy? Results. Well, I'm a skinny guy, and that's what I did to get started. The 12-week program is based around everything I did in those first 3 months that I just spoke about then. So, yes, it will. Check it out. My website's linked below. Little plug right there. Next one. Hey, mate, do you ever lift weights? So I haven't been to a gym for about 3 years now. More recently, I have been not experimenting because I know how to use them, but using Y-bells and kettlebells. Y-bells are similar, but they're kind of a 4-in-1 hybrid kettlebell, which I find a lot better, and dead balls or slam balls. So they're probably the two bits of equipment that I'm starting to use more. I know you're getting involved with them too, just to add variety. And the main reason we're doing this is so when we coach other people and train other people too, we've got a good understanding of what it's all about. I don't think as a coach and an athlete being one-dimensional is ideal. So you want to know how to do everything. So I wouldn't say they're weights, but other bits of functional fitness equipment we're starting to play around with a bit more, mainly the slam balls and the kettlebells.
Yeah.
Is there any good workouts to lose that excess skin after losing a lot of weight? No, I would say, especially if you've lost a lot of weight in a short amount of time. Skin is skin, it is elastic, so it might go back to some degree, but from what I've seen, unfortunately, I don't think there is much you can do about it apart from surgery. I could be wrong, don't quote me on that, I'm not a doctor for that one. Next one, you can maybe answer this one or we can do it together. How do you motivate kids to exercise?
Well,
Depending on their age.
Yeah, like the age would make such a difference, and I can only go from my own experience, and I've been active for as long as Holly's been alive. So he's growing up watching us exercising and us trying to make it fun for him by, challenging him to chase us for a sprint or showing him how to do push-ups. Obviously he doesn't know how to do a proper push-up, but for him it's all fun and games.
Yeah, and he's 2 as well. So I think once they get to an age where they can watch you and then kind of copy you, even if it's not going to be correct, then you're setting the example. So if you want to motivate them to exercise, get out and go to the park. That's exercise for them. Get out and go for a walk, run around and make them chase you. I think simple things that... Swimming, everything,
jumping, walk.
Of course it depends on where you're living and the weather. You're not going to go swimming if it's freezing cold, or you can go indoors. But yeah, just little things, right? Get them to help around the house and go out in the backyard and play fun games inside if you can't get outside. Things that are including activity. We do that with Harley and stuff as well. Yeah.
Maybe try to minimise, iPad time, etc. It's hard, but
recent one. What did you do for your anniversary?
Oh.
Which was yesterday.
That was yesterday. To begin with, neither of us really remembered it until someone asked us when our anniversary is, and we said, oh shit, it's in like 2 days. We've never been a couple for like big celebrations. Our wedding was really like intimate and small, and we just spent it being together as a family and exercising, doing what we do every day because that's what we love.
So we did a workout, I guess. That's all we did.
Yeah.
We did a workout.
We did an extra hard workout, got the sweat up together. We did a workout together, which we haven't done in months.
Well, that actually goes into our next question. Do you guys train together?
Yeah, well, ultimately, yes, we want to. And now we can more because, we've moved and our job is different now and we do, it's just different.
Yeah.
Different lifestyles, so now we've got more freedom to do that together.
Yes. Are there any workouts you can do if you have an injured knee and still make progress? Well, of course, because you can focus on other areas of the body. Obviously, if you've got a knee injury, then lower body exercises are probably going to be out of the question for the time being, although there are probably rehabilitation exercises that you should be doing to help your knee. But otherwise, why not train the whole of your upper body and your core as well? So I would say, of course, there are other exercises that you can be doing while you've got a knee injury and still make progress.
You could sit down and do a whole workout basically for your upper body, or sit down, like lay down on the floor.
Pull-ups, push-ups, dips, all core exercises. none of that uses your knee. So, yeah, the short answer is yes, you can. How many times can HIIT be done in a week? Well, again, I would say that is kind of up to your level and how long you've been doing it for.
And what you like, the results that you're after with your training as well.
Of course, yeah, as probably I would do HIIT sessions maybe 5 times a week now. Maybe 6 times even, just because I like sweating, I like moving, I don't like hanging around and having long rest breaks. I think you're the same, and it's time efficient. So in 30-40 minutes, yeah, absolutely cooked, and you're done, and the rest of the day is all yours. So depending on if you're a beginner, I would say 2 to 3 times a week is more than enough, and have that day's break in a time in between, because it is kind of taxing on your body. Hey Matt, how much do you work out every day? 1 hour? Question mark.
That's kind of what you were just saying though.
Yeah, kind of tying into what I was saying. I work out 6 days a week. I do have 1 day a week off. I don't kind of pencil that in, but it typically was Fridays. I'm not sure if it'll be anymore. I kind of just go with how my body feels though. If I feel good, then maybe I won't have a rest break that week, but maybe it will make me tired the following week, and I might take 2 days off because I just feel like my body needs it. You're the same. You kind of try and have 1 day off at least a week.
Yeah, and it's different because you know, we're both extremely active in our everyday life. So even if I wouldn't do a workout on a certain day, or even take 2 days off, I'm literally like carrying around an 18-kilo weight equals Holly, and like just yeah.
Hey, 18 kilos now.
I think so. It'll be close to.
A little chunk.
Yeah, but it'll be hard if it's 10 kilos. Anyone with a kid that you have to carry around, you know what I'm talking about. It's a bloody workout.
Favourite exercise for developing a wider chest? Do you want to go about that? No, I'll take that. Sorry, I'm laughing at myself.
A wider chest?
A wider chest.
Like
do
what?
you mean? I think we'll just go developing all-round size. Well, push-ups and variations of push-ups. So it's not just your standard push-up. There's, off the top of my head, you can go decline push-ups are great, incline push-ups target a different area. You've got wider push-ups, you've got diamond push-ups, there's so many different types of push-ups, clapping push-ups, more plyometric push-ups for explosive movements. I think the key in developing an all-round chest is variety, so don't just do the same push-up, play around with your hand positions, width, where they are on the ground, and just, yeah, keep at it. Consistency as well is another big thing for that. Here we go. If you lose momentum in training, Connor is asking this, if you lose momentum in training, how do you get back on the horse? This is like a real common question that people ask me a lot, is how to get motivation. It's happened to you as well. I would say goal setting, 100%. It's super easy to lose motivation if you don't know what you're training for. That's pretty simple, isn't it?
Yeah. And like, if you're having a really good week or a really good day, or you just did an amazing workout, just take a minute to just write down how you're feeling in this moment, because that's what you want to remember on a bad day, or if you're going through a rough patch and you feel unmotivated, just look at that and you'll go like, yeah, that's why I'm doing it, and then maybe it'll help you get motivated. So
yeah, I would say you've definitely got to break. That's great. I didn't even think of that. Definitely have goals, but break those goals down too, so they're short, medium, and long term as well. Because you can't just say in 1 year A, B, and C, because you're not going to do it because it's so far down the track. So start with a weekly goal, and then the weekly goal, roll it into a monthly goal. Even a daily goal can be broken up. That, you want to work out, you want to exercise 20 minutes a day, something like that. If you've got a goal and it is visible, you write it out and you look at it every day, that normally helps with getting back on the horse, so to speak. I'll answer this one. Can you still build muscle if you're hitting a calorie surplus but not getting enough protein? It's actually a really good question.
I mean, it's not necessarily the protein only that makes you grow muscle.
No, exactly. Well, if you're getting more than enough food, and you're working out, then yeah, you're gonna build size and weight. But where the protein deficiency would come in would be your recovery and the ability for the muscle cells to rejuvenate as well as they could as well. So in saying that, I'm sure you would still put on some size and muscle, but you're probably selling yourself short a fraction too. So if you just up that protein intake, you'll probably get better results. And yeah, that's a lot of. I mean, I got a heap of questions, or a heap of. I wouldn't say some of them are questions. I'd say more of them are statements, or probably inappropriate. So I'll just let them slide. But thanks for asking the questions. I hope you got some of the answers that you wanted, and stay tuned for the next video or the future video coming up every Thursday if you want to see our new home and our new area, because it is amazing. More so the area than our home. Home's quite humble, but the beaches around here are unbelievable, and I want to show you guys that too. So subscribe if you haven't already, give the video a thumbs up, like it, appreciate your support, and I will see you, or you might be involved somehow, but you know. If you want to see Builder involved more, then let me know in the comments. If not, I'll see you next Thursday for a new video. See you then.
Bye.